In my most recent video I promised you some more open-ear reviews, so today I'm going to put the Haylou PurFree Buds under the microscope. Hi everyone, my name is Andy and you're watching Andy's Tech Tone. Quick disclaimer, I got the Haylou Buds as a free test sample from the manufacturer, but no money exchanged hands, and I'm completely and absolutely free to share my honest and unfiltered thoughts with you. So let's get on with this review, shall we? First of all, let's talk about the design. Simply put, the Haylou PurFree Buds look really cool and sleek, regardless of which exciting color option you go with. As for the build quality, the manufacturer did an excellent job there too. They used high-quality hard plastic on the speaker units, and they've wrapped the titanium ear hooks with soft, skin-friendly silicone. The fit is secure with a tight grip on my ears, and the earbuds won't even budge during outdoor activities such as running or cycling. And talking about outdoor activities, the open-ear design is perfect as far as spatial awareness or road safety is concerned, and we also get an IP55 rating, which makes the earbuds protected against dust, rain, splashes and sweat. The general comfort is good, and my only gripe with the PurFree Buds is that I can feel a slight pressure at the back where the ear hooks touch my ears. But it's nothing that would stop me from wearing the buds for longer periods of time, as the discomfort seems to vanish after a while. So at the end of the day, comfort is all great. The titanium wire in the hook is flexible but sturdy, and it's not as bendable or adjustable as the hook on the One Audio Open Rock Pro, so I could not really play around with it as much. The buds weigh in at around 12.6 grams each, which is just about average in this category. Cycling is one of the use cases where you can truly benefit from the open-ear design, so it's great news that the ear hooks work comfortably well together with sunglasses and bike helmets. Well, on my ears, with my bike helmet and my sunglasses, that is the case anyway, but your mileage might vary, of course. Next up is battery life. The 8 hours of single charge playtime feels a tad short when compared to rivals such as the Hololens wearable stereo or the already mentioned Open Rock Pro, as each of those buds can last way over 10 hours on one charge. But in total you can get up to 32 hours of use thanks to the battery case, which can recharge the buds fully 3 times. Unfortunately, however, there is no proper quick charging, nor we get wireless charging with the case. Not that the lack of wireless charging comes as a surprise, since the case is made from aluminium, which makes it not only hefty but also durable. The case has a slim-ish profile and it looks absolutely premium, but the hinge could be a touch stronger as it feels too weak and loose to handle the extra weight of the aluminium lid. It opens up easily, which is good, but it won't come to a hard stop when fully open, and unless you tilt the case back a little, it can close back down way too easily on its own, and that's not so good. But looking past this little annoyance, I like how this case feels and looks a lot. Onto connection, we get a Qualcomm 3040 chip on board the PurFree Buds, which gives us support for the SBC and the aptX audio codecs. And as far as I can tell, AAC is not supported, so on iOS you are stuck with SBC, which is not the best option in terms of audio quality, but more about it in a minute. Each earbud can be used on its own, but you cannot connect them to 2 devices at the same time, so while mono mode is supported, multipoint is not on the menu. But pairing is easy. I had no signal dropouts and no connection related issues with either iOS or Android during my tests. Lip sync is perfectly good when watching movies or videos, but gaming is only okay at a casual level, as you may find the latency a touch too high for more advanced gaming. And for those who were wondering what kind of a phone call quality you can expect from the Haylou PurFree Buds, here is a quick audio sample from the built-in microphones. So this is the voice transmission quality you can get from these earbuds in a quiet environment. And in case you were wondering, this is the audio quality you can expect from the built-in microphones of the Haylou PurFree Buds outside with some traffic noise in the background. Next up are the controls, and here Haylou fixed something I always complain about when it comes to sports earbuds. And that's the general lack of actual physical buttons which work across all scenarios and in all conditions. But on the PurFree Buds we do not only get one of these buttons on each bud, but we also get a touch-sensitive panel on each side as well. The bad news is that the plastic buttons at the bottom of the speaker units can only be used to control volume, and due to the lack of a smartphone app, this functionality cannot be changed. However, it's still better than the Holodance wearable stereo buds with their swiping up and down volume controls, which I was struggling to make work properly. So we got the buttons for volume only here, and they work reliably too, but the touch panels are a different story. I found them a tad too hectic and unpredictable in terms of how accurately they register my tapping actions, especially on the left-hand side. But the touch panels can be used to control play, pause, tracks, your voice assistant and phone calls, so along with the plastic buttons, the list of available functions could hardly be more comprehensive. Maybe if there were smart sensors on the PurFree Buds that would be perfect, but since we got no such thing, automatic play and pause is a no-no. On that note, Haylou says a big no-no to app support as well, which in 2023 is a bit strange of a policy, and as far as I can tell there are no plans to change that in the near future. And now let's talk about the sound quality of the Haylou PurFree Buds. Since we got large 16.2mm dynamic drivers, you might expect a pretty dynamic sound across the board. Well, if that's the case, I'm not so sure all of you will be happy with what I'm about to say. What's obvious at first listen is the lack of power and extension in the bass. Not that you should expect thunderous bottom end from any open-ear design, but other manufacturers such as Holodance and especially One Audio have already proven that a decently powerful and well-rounded bass is indeed possible in the category. Here, on the other hand, we get a bass with no impact whatsoever. But Haylou tries to make up for the lacking bass with more energy and presence across the mids and especially the highs. Vocals and acoustic instruments can serve up the necessary details, but everything sounds a bit thin and boxy. The highs again offer some details, but the extension is poor and the top end sounds a bit bright and compressed. At maximum volume, the highs can get way too harsh and sibilant, but at around 75 to 85%, we get enough volume already for outdoor use, so that's okay. However, the sound overall is a bit disappointing. But this was the point when I realized that all of my tests so far were conducted on my iPhone 13 Pro Max, which was apparently using the not so premium sounding SBC codec due to the lack of AAC support on the Haylou Buds. And when I switched to Android, where the aptX codec is available, I noticed a clear jump in overall sound quality. I did not only get a more balanced sound, but also that harshness was removed from the highs and some more crisp detail was added instead. The mids now have a touch more lifelike body and a closer to natural timbre, but the boxiness and the lack of bass is still present in the sound. At the end of the day, aptX brought improvements to the table, but it's still just an average sound, which is kind of a surprise to me as I liked how the Haylou BC01 bone conduction headphones managed to compete with the best of the best on the market with their detailed and well-tuned sound signature. But it doesn't mean that the Haylou PurFree Buds cannot easily compete with the best of the best on the open earbuds market as far as overall performance. The design is first class, while the build quality is both premium and robust at the same time. We got not only touch controls, but also physical buttons, which is unique in this category. The combination of the extremely secure fit, the high level of situational awareness, and the IP55 rating can make these earbuds a top contender for all sorts of outdoor use. But maybe the PurFree Buds are a better choice for Android users due to the lack of AAC support, which will affect sound quality on your iPhone, so this is something to keep in mind. The price is just under $150, which also makes them competitive when compared to other offerings on the market. And talking about those other offerings, please don't forget that a detailed comparison is coming your way soon between all of these open-ear sports earbuds. However, before that happens, I'm still waiting for the chance to review the brand new Clear Arc 2s, and something else you will probably like a lot too, so stay tuned and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Thanks for watching, hope to see you all in the next one.